Good morning, dear students. I, Vidyasagar, welcome you all in alien e-learning class of Modern International School ISWA. I am going to start subject History of Standard 6, and this is chapter 4 in the earliest cities. Dear students, your chapter start with two children, Jaspreet and Harpal. They are playing the cricket in their lane outside their home, but they noticed that some of the peoples they are coming out from the haunted house, and they are just admiring about those houses and their architecture. The children they are surprised that we are telling that these houses are haunted, but here we are finding that these people are just admiring this. Admiring it means इनकी प्रशंसा क्यों कर रहे हैं. Further, they came to know about that that many some of them, a female was there also. She was telling that we should write to the minister that this house should be preserved and it should be preserved for the future. So some of these after talking, this goes to the ear of these children. Further they think, next is the story of Harappa. Dear student, the Harappa, that is the earliest cities which found in Pakistan, and from there we came to know that what were the civilization of the earliest people and what were the way of living in which they used to survive. Like so, in Harappan, they came to know that nearly 150 years ago, it means the first railway line it was laid in 1853, okay, in the region of Lord Dalhousie. And further, when this train line was being laid in those areas, in the western area, then the engineers they have found that the old building is there, and they have used thousand of bricks from there. And further, after many years, or you can say before the 80 years ago, or from there you can say after 70 years, and before 18 approx 1922, by Dayaram Sahni, okay, who was the archaeologist who found that this was a civilization. And as the reason it was dig out first, that place was known as Harappa, and that's why the whole the places it was concerned as Harappan civilization. Okay, wherever according to the approximate age it was developed about 4700 years ago. So this is the basically that the archaeologists they have been realized that this was one of the oldest city of the subcontinent where this should be preserved. Okay, now what was the special about these cities? So basically many of these cities were divided into two or more parts. Like the one part which was in west was smaller, but it was higher. Archaeologists used to describe it as citadel. Okay, and generally the east, which was larger but lower. It was as it was lower, that's why it was known as lower town. Okay, and the brick which was around them it was baked very well. It was baked in such a way that it has been lasted for thousands of years, and this bricks was uh, made in such a interlocking pattern that made the wall strong. See, it means the thousand of years ago the architecture was too much well designed that today we are just thinking about it, we are just discovering about it. So uh, we will tell that the we have started the modern era, then it will be totally wrong, as the foundation it was kept many years ago by these Harappan people. Okay, now in some of the buildings that were constructed on the citadel, like the Mohenjo-daro, very rich special tank which was archaeologist called the Great Bath. Yes, Great Bath is also it in Mohenjo-daro. There, the Great Bath it was used for the special purpose. It means the special purpose, or it having the uh, le- it having the steps in its four all around. Okay, and people just used to come down, and further the water, rainwater used to be collected there, and further it there was the also releasing pipes was also there. So this was a system. Whenever you will see, then you will find that it was also lined with the bricks coated with plaster and made with water tight layer of natural tar, that is the one of the substance which used to fix. Okay, that tar is was also used, and steps was also leading down to it from the two sides. Okay, while there were the room on all the sides, so water was probably brought in from the well and drained out after the use. Now you will think that people took a dip in this tank on a special occasion. As I told you, now other cities, these cities were known as the dockyard. Okay, which were the Lothal, Kalibangan, because these were located in the coastal areas. Okay, and had the fire altars where sacrifices may have been performed. And some of the cities like Mohenjo-daro, Harappa and Lothal also elaborate storehouses, because is at there they used to load and unload the things, and further these all things were kept behind those areas, and these areas were just developed as the dockyard. Okay dear students, read the paragraph and keep watching. Thank you.